It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limit. Also...
My subord... Additionally...
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my... But when I checked again just now...
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find... But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Tevat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the fourth...
So he wasn't bluffing. He really...
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have to...
Nothing can calm me down.
It's Mr.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the four orthants of the Narcissan...
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what's troubling you?
What do you want?
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secrets?
Yeah. Look,
Even though we have crucial...
Do you intend to
Ordinarily I would, but this is a unique situation.
All right then.
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuation.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely...
That's the best news we've received in a while.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows?
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the...
I'm not. And she's the least of our... If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time be... No, that's not right.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside. Also, if she's alive, Rerir and Thelindis might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out.
I'm afraid I must concur with...
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dotori's energy fields. But, alright. I need to get back to my research. Mr.
Sure, I'll stay here. Paimon. Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Good thing we've moved. Speaking of the Traveler.
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Travelers, go ahead and help yourself. Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some...
Well, since you offered, this is the Traveler in Paimon. It's well organized. What do we have here? The camera captured a special moment. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. I wonder why this... This must belong to the... Hang in there.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. Let's see. I believe that the correct term for this, I never imagined that Remorian human civilization should the sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we can variables. Descenders? Dottore likely captured the traveler because of her descender status. But where does this variable factor in? The world form... Polonia, search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki Sermon Dictation. Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. This is so long. This guy sure... Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experimental Lilia Crucis. When Duke St. Germanus depart, in all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. Great Detective Herlock, the Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Whatever. Memory, wishes, soul. The way Alain Renee... His full name was Rene. That place was also the source. The cutting of souls and storing them in the chemical marriage model. Alain would have scoffed at that. What was Alain's view on Rene? I know he... Oh, now I remember. Alain's... Rene seemed most out of... Yep, that's my subordinate. Some of Alain... He may have kept them. Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled. As for Alain... it's been too long. What would he have said? He created that procedure to save this world. He died having never... Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? The very thought of trying to... You once asked me... Even the tiniest variable can... Now then, first, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute... Then, the variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out... Traverse the world, space-time, and civilization. Then the primordial power that differentiated itself. Records. This is horrendously complicated. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Like the frenzied scrawling. Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you... I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. What would Arlecchino and Columbina think if they saw this incomprehensible hen scratch? They'd probably... So would Rosaline. She's been dead for a while now. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. Such a bizarre choice. What possessed her? Oh, and no one's asked. The world... Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Something's written on the box. We are. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically gonna save.
It's been a while, Arlequin. Did Dottore
Sounds like an arduous.
Of course. Firstly, while they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and...
They are nearby.
Great. Aside from that,
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway.
all right, guess that... Still, I wonder what... Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out. Witness my wrongs.
You can run, but you can't hide. Tidal wave. You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it.
Laid bare.
Yeah! Za! Yeah! Ja! Ja! Yeah. No time to lose.
Overruled. Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
Yeah! I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human.
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague.
What in the world has been going on in Not Cry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon.
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses.
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged. I tell everyone who asks.
Then again, surely no common event.
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience.
No. I'll stop.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his new... As for the human mutation, I believe this is simple. That radiant beast was once a subordinate. Also, Those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse.
This is so much worse than I thought. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive power.
My thanks to Her Majesty.
Her Majesty has also...
A wise
By the way...
Partner? You mean that... I'm afraid I have bad news. She was
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure.
This won't do.
You can't. We have no idea where the...
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here twiddling...
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right now...
Fine. I guess I'll... leave...
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Teyvat. Beware. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his However, if Nodcry falls, things are like considering Dottore is one of our own.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic.
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding exam exemption? I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well outside the city.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual
They are very mysterious, thanks to research by... Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this energy field contains no...
That's true. It's not abyssal energy.
I've been thinking about something. Do you still... That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity, not to mention the operating principles. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided. Despite the fact that... Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. This presumes... I almost... It is at one. I suspect only But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm, could this mean that elemental energy can
Should we give it a try?
We should.
Ha! It works!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. Now you try.
All right. It's working!
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy. I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light realm energy.
But the energy field is huge. How much elemental...
We don't have to neutralize it completely. That's all for
So you knew I was here.
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago.
Very thoughtful of you.
With what?
A little test. Try using Animo to unleash...
Nice! This...
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity.
Sounds sensible to me.
Don't worry, I got...
What do you mean?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground together...
Glad I asked.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore's style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume. Also, there's an animal squatting.
It's watching us. That's not an animal.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal.
Let's keep looking around.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living...
Well, I think we can safely...
Is skirting around the topic.
Just being cautious.
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Please. Help us.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, I still have some...
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even those people may have lost their sense of selves.
But we should go.
Agreed.
Ah, you're back!
We saw some things that take a strong stomach. Otherwise, we're fine.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, we found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open using element. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale.
Sounds like he's living down to...
Might I ask how things are proceeding on...
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch.
Understood.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters...
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was expecting something more... Wait.
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look. I want to know all about everything you've seen. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should... I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions. I guess the only thing that's missing is that...
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's truth.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be...
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the trial... You simply do not wish to see that happen. If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain...
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into...
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection,
Dotori might have caught you from the other side and destroyed. This was a good idea, but once is plenty.
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where she is.
What is this? And I can't see anything. Even what happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little...
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment you closed your eyes, a whole month passed before you opened your eyes again. But only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only a god can achieve.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have God.
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't... I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole... I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy.
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration. You aren't...
Millions of years? To what end? I wonder if you don't understand humans. If I had you... The sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all... Unfortunately, while gods do exist, their lifespans are so limited. Their bodies so fragile. Did you ever really hope that your long life and unique origins make you fundamental... Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you and you have been treated. I can change that.
I've entered the past 3 times at this point. But for instance, beyond each point being further back in time than the last, so far, the common thread linking all 3 scenarios is that the Traveler has been present. But it's more than that. I know I'll keep this question in mind.
Humans, you never change.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again!
The cannon. That's right. And right after that, came...
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling...
I wonder if I could try to prevent his resurrection, but how would I do it?
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't... She's using the Kuvaki shield like I taught her. Is she gonna use it to block the... She's strong. I'm sure she can manage. Easy Island. The Frost Moon sign.
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island.
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me. There's no time. I have to make it. Oh, Frost Moon. Oh, great land. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more! Did it work?
Hey, wake up. Hey, Columbina, I said...
morning, Sandrone.
It's 3 in the afternoon,
And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it smells.
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more frugal existence.
Then I'll bet you've never...
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little free time today, so I made a batch. Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you really can't wait, I guess you can go ahead and... Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating! Did the Frost Moon Scions not teach you basic table manners? Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high and mighty moon goddess?
These are so tasty.
Of course they are. I made them.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. Why did you... I mean, I'm sure their food was awful.
Well, life there didn't go...
What were you expecting? You're a god. Your followers are gonna... Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink.
Well, would you help other people? The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic.
The Lord Artificer. Ugh, some people can't keep their mouths shut.
Oh, Lord Artificer.
Not Sitzenkreuz.
Yes, that was it. Nartitzenkreuz.
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even...
Exactly. Well...
What do you know? In his later years, Alain did ask me if there was anything I...
Who's Alain?
He was the... You know what? Never mind. You're not gonna remember. Let me ask you this.
I'd also like the freedom...
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I pass out? Of course. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone, I miss you all so much back there. I guess I managed to harness all the Kuvaki energy on Hisi Island. Time is flowing backwards here, and I can use that familiar power to that mystery ally everyone I can sense that there isn't much more power remaining up. What lies at the end of all of this?